Assalamu alaikum. Today we shall talk how to extract key results after the SCF calculation in Win2K. Here I have the results of SCF calculation for zinc oxide. This is the structure of zinc oxide. I will show how to extract result for this system. For that I need to use terminal. I shall go to this directory from the terminal. Now for example, I would like to know what is the band gap of the system. So I shall use grep command and I am looking for the gap string in the SCF file. So the value of the band gap is 0.751 electron volt. But why we have several values? To understand this, we need to look at the calculation scheme. So in SCF calculation, it starts with the initial guess of electron density. With this density, it calculates the Kohn-Sham potential. For this potential, it solves the Schrodinger equation or the Kohn-Sham equation. Then with the results of the values of the wave function, it calculates the density, electron density again, and checks where this density is same as the initial guess. If it is same or the difference between them is less than user defined value, then it stops. If it's not so, it starts again. In Win2K, it calculates this band gap, total energy, Fermi energy, all these value after every SCF cycle and records this value in the SCF file. If you look at my system, you will see that the calculation stopped after 11 cycle. That's why we have several values printed or recorded in the SCF file. So using grep command, you can also find what is the total energy value and the Fermi energy value from the SCF file. To make it simple, I have written a script. You shall get the link of my website in the description box of the video, and if you go to the script section, you will find the script to extract key information from SCF file. You need to save this script. So I shall save this in Win2K folder. Since I have these scripts already, I will not save it. Now from the terminal, I need to make it executable. Now if I run the script, it gives us all the details. So it shows which SCF file is selected, which potential is used, what was the KMS details, and also which command is used, that is what are the converging values used for this calculation. So the energy converging value was used 0.00001 and the charge convergence was used 0.001. And the SCF cycle ended after 11 cycle, and it gives us the value of the band gap from the last cycle, value of the total energy in Rydberg, and also the value of the Fermi energy. Now with the script, you can do more things also. For example, you have other folders also in this directory where you have saved the results from previous calculations, maybe with different potential or with different KMS details. Then if you use the folder name in the argument for this script, it will print you the result from that SCF file, that is in that defined folder. So you can see which SCF file is selected and what was the potential and what was the KMS details. Actually these details is printed from the klist file, and also what was the command is used to do this. And you can see for this system it is stopped after 20 cycle. Now I have calculated for chromium boride with spin polarization. That's why it gives us the gap, energy gap or band gap for the spins also. And in this case, it also print out the magnetic moment, because this was a spin polarization calculation and there was magnetic moment. That's why it prints the value. More importantly, it prints also the warnings from the SCF file, because if you see here the value, energy value in the line, you see there are warnings. That's why it prints the last 4 warnings from the SCF file. If you like to know all the warnings, then you should use this command. So now it prints all these warnings. You need to take care of these warnings sometime so that your calculation is accurate. So with this script, you can readily print all the key informations from your SCF file. I hope this will be helpful. That's all for today. Thank you.